good morning, all of my friends and loved ones, and welcome to Friars Well. This is in the parish of St. Lucy, and we're just below Checker Hall. So if you can find Checker Hall on the map, you will know approximately where we are. Not many of you may know of this beach. Just back in February, when it was here, there was no beach when we had a big north swell. The beach was gone. So you know, you have these seasonal beaches that we talk about all the time. This is one of those. Sand is settled again until the next big north swell or winter season, when this will shift with the tides. You know, good morning to you all. Welcome and greetings to Barbados. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Who would have thought we were at Wednesday already? Action packed week. So we have lots of plans coming up this week. But before we get any further into today, let us do our prayer of peace. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. People, I have a little treat for you. We're going to do some walking today and some listening. And as you can hear, the sea down here is a little bit rougher than normal on the west coast. But as you know, we've experienced it for the last couple of weeks. The kind of spring tide is associated with the full moon. And also it's pretty high tide right now. So there is a little shifting around of some currents and stuff. But it's very safe, beautiful conditions, just a little bit of a high tide swell. So let us start our day. Good morning to you all. I see that our comment slingers are out fast and furious this morning. The notorious ones trying to keep their reputation going, and they're doing so up to now. Alright, now this is the break here, one of the most perfect rights on the island. It does not perform when the west coast gets over large, but it holds a perfect head to a head and a half swell. A beautiful right barreling from just off here in the center of the camera right on through onto the inside bay. This is known as Hull to the surfers, or it's known as Friars Well. The walk-through path is just on the south side of this building here, and you'll have to do a little driving around because you have to drive through the actual neighborhood and stuff to actually find where to park here. But there is a small parking spot, and when the next big north swell is on, if you're on the island, come down here, you'll see some incredible surfing. Beautiful beach, as you can see. Just a few people on it enjoying themselves there. A couple of fishermen. We're just to the north of Spikestown area. This is known as Half Moon Fort, where you see those boats that are moored off of there. Many of you may not even know of down inside of here, because you would probably drive through Half Moon Fort on your way down, just see a small little fishing building, and then you would just disappear onto the north of the island. But this is a beautiful little beach, and they're absolutely it's an absolutely beautiful spot. There are lots of villas that are located a little further up. Well, not lots, but there are some that are perfectly located on the cliffs, as you can see in the distance there in the center of the camera. And what a beautiful beach. Magnificent. Alright, before we go any further, I'll give you a silent 360 and let you hear some of these waves and some of this beautiful ocean. Here we go. Okay, time to move on again. Don't want to put the cameras on anyone because I haven't taught these guys and asked them permission to film them, so I'm going to try and sort of like stay off of them for a little bit. Don't like to make anyone feel uncomfortable. It's not about that at all. Arawak cement plant, as you all may know about it. It's that's the original name of it. Anyhow, just to the north of that is another perfect break called Maycox. Some of you may have seen that already. We did a Maycox beach before. It's not really a very good beach, but it is a surf break, and it's certainly down in the back of what we call behind God's back, because that's down in an area that's very secluded and stuff. So if you all are familiar with Maycox, just around the corner from there, that will give you a landmark as well. Magnificent morning. Even the big birds are out to catch some fish this morning, so these guys are obviously ready to do some fishing. I want to do a little walk with you. When I first came here this morning, I got out by Half Moon Fort. There's a bar down there that sells meat by the weight. Doesn't sell it by a piece. Now, whereas your pork chop, you pay for it by the pound. Your chicken wings, you pay for them. They're probably individual, but then the chicken thighs and stuff, they're all paid for by the pound. So I think that is an amazing way of selling products. an amazing system that's used. As I said, I don't want to put these guys on film, so we're going to do a little bit of ocean walking and do a little silence for now until we get beyond here. Yeah, morning fellas. Alright man. See 50 folks on board this morning. That's wonderful. The numbers are staying strong. It's fantastic. Let's walk through here. Morning, sir. All right. Now this beach is just a very fine slither beach here. You will get little pockets of sand here throughout the year. As I said, this is sort of like seasonal right where we are right now. Majority of the times when there's around Christmas, when the cold fronts come off of the states, you get big north swells that will come down here and move all of this sand. And then it comes and resettles again at this time of the year. Through summer, it's going to be absolutely perfect on the west coast. You get a large build-up of sand and a replacement of sand where it's being moved over the winter season. Just beautiful. The yachts you're seeing there, that's Port St. Charles. That again is your landmark today. You know Spike Sung is just to the south of that, or just to the opposite side of where we are. And this is natural Barbados, as you all know. This is coral stone. You'll find this in all the coastlines of the island. As you all know, we're a growing island. It is based on coral. It's fantastic there. What a beautiful scenery. Let me stop here and give you all a non-jittery view. And I'm just going to walk around the corner because people, I have a virtual swim for you in store. As we were making our walk around there, just remind everyone that sometimes in life we are faced with situations that we do not understand. It makes no sense whatsoever. And it's in those times that we have to dig deep into our faith and believe and know for sure that there's a bigger plan and that God has this in his hands. So we must learn to believe that. It doesn't really help us too much when we're grieving or anything, or when we're sad or when we're depressed, but it does help. We just said the serenity prayer, and remember, the only thing that we have control over is our own selves, and that way we don't have control over everything else. We have to leave that in the hands of God, and just, even if we don't understand it, appreciate that he has a bigger plan for us. Just want to mention that little thing there this morning for those that need a little comforting. Beautiful, beautiful. As I said, when I came here this morning, I was surprised to see the amount of sand that had rebuilt because it had all gone. And I'm very happy to be able to do this. And as we really don't have many known beaches in this section, I thought I would walk this entire strip for you. I'm going to keep quiet again for you to enjoy some of the sounds as we go around here. When things get back to normal, the bar up here plays Oldie Goldies on a Friday night. I've been down here many times to Moontown. Been down here and danced my life away. Had a great time down here as well. So if you're on this side of the island and you're looking for something to do on some Friday nights, I'm not sure how the schedule will be affected now that we've had this COVID situation, but you can always check it out and see what they're offering. But down here usually on a Friday night is a place to come and enjoy some Oldie Goldies. All of the dance clubs from Spikestown and stuff come here, so even if you're not a dancer, you could come and watch them just like at Oystins. They'll have their group of people that will definitely entertain you and make you feel loved by the way they dance. That's a small fishing town that you would see when you come through, little fish market that I mentioned earlier on. That is it up there. There are public facilities here, there's washrooms and stuff at the very end, so if you're coming down and you want to stop here for, say, a lunch stop and a swim, all the facilities are here for you. So you can do that quite comfortably. You know, people, you all know what time it is. Time for our swim. You may not be in Barbados, but you're going to have a swim with me this morning. Beautiful, beautiful conditions here. There's really no drop off at all, which is surprising. It's absolutely perfect. And that's where we just walked from. So if you've seen, we've walked this entire bay. We walked from Friars Well right down to Half Moon Fort. And the bar, remember, is Moontown, so you can come down and enjoy yourself. and let's do some water 360s. There we go, guys. Enjoy. Alrighty. Hope you all have enjoyed your day with me. I hope you enjoyed your walk and your swim. And I'm going to ask you, as I always do, that when you go forward today, you carry love with you. Just hold that in your heart and remember to love everyone around you. And don't judge people. Just accept people for who they are. And if you don't feel comfortable with who they are, just walk away from them. Find somewhere else. You don't have to stay in a place just because you're there. You can always move. It's very easy to walk away and find somewhere else. There's beauty all around us. As we saw yesterday, someone commented on one of my photos and said they never realized that sargassum weed could be so beautiful. But there's beauty in everything. We just need to look for it. So you all look for the beauty in everything, beauty in everyone. You all have a fantastic day today. Go forward with peace in your heart. Love your fellow man. Take care of yourselves. And remember, will yourself to God and He will take care of you. And those things you don't understand, He will find a way for you later on in life to understand. So have a great day, everyone, and greetings again from Half Moon Fort, Friars Well, St. Lucie, Barbados. See you all later, guys.